The first graphical version of Windows was Windows 1.0, released in 1985. Before that, people mainly used MS-DOS, where almost everything had to be done through text commands. In Windows 1.0, you could already work with programs using a graphical interface and a mouse. It already included basic apps like calculator, clock, calendar, and other simple utilities. It was released in 1987 and became a noticeable step forward. In this version, windows could already overlap each other, minimize and maximize buttons appeared, and there was also DDE support for data exchange between applications. The interface became more convenient and faster. Released in 1990, it became a real breakthrough. The interface became much more colorful and pleasant. Program Manager and File Manager appeared, along with true-type fonts and iconic games like Solitaire. With support for sound cards, Windows finally got proper system sounds. Later, in Windows 3.1, more convenient icon handling was added. Let's keep the pace up! As the name suggests, it came out in 1995. This was the version that introduced the legendary Start button and taskbar. Internet support also kept developing, and plug-and-play technology was supposed to automatically detect new hardware and install drivers, though at first it didn't always work perfectly, so users quickly nicknamed it Plug and Pray. This version brought more complete USB support as well as dual monitor support and tools like Windows Update. The second edition improved USB support even more and added easier internet connection sharing. It's also famous for the moment when, during a public plug-and-play demo by Bill Gates, the system crashed with a blue screen of death. Released in 2000, it brought improvements to multimedia and the interface. System Restore, Windows Media Player 7, and Windows Movie Maker appeared, but many people remember it less for that and more for how unstable it was, so the Restore feature really came in handy there. It was released on October 25, 2001 and ran on the anti-kernel. It looked much better than the previous versions, the icons became more detailed, and the system itself was much more stable. For many users, an important feature was the ability to burn CDs directly from the system. My throat is getting dry. Vista became known for its beautiful interface, transparent windows, the flip 3D effect, and a new visual style. It also introduced UAC, that protection feature that constantly asks if you're sure you want to launch a program. But Vista had one serious problem: it was too demanding for the hardware of its time, so many computers struggled to run it, and users often went back to XP. It kept Vista's beauty but became much more convenient and stable. The system ran faster, had fewer lags, and also introduced a feature many people know well. If you drag a window to the edge of the screen, it maximizes or snaps to half the screen. Windows Media Player, Paint, and WordPad were updated, and libraries were added too. Released in 2012, it caused a lot of controversy. Microsoft removed the familiar Start menu and focused on the tile-based interface, which many people found inconvenient, especially on regular PCs. Still, it introduced the Charms bar, a new task manager, the App Store, and USB 3.0 support. A year later, Windows 8.1 came out and partially brought the Start button back. Released in 2015, it became one of the most popular versions of Windows. It introduced Cortana, the Windows Edge browser, virtual desktops, and more convenient task switching. Microsoft really promoted Windows 10 as a version that would keep evolving through updates, but later they still released Windows 11. Released in 2021, Microsoft focused on minimalism here. Icons and the interface became simpler and more modern. It introduced snap layouts, later added tabs in File Explorer, and improved performance, wake-from-sleep speed, and overall efficiency. And here we enter rumor territory. Microsoft still has not officially confirmed Windows 12, so it's better to put it like this. If Windows 12 does come out, let's hope it brings more new features than Windows 11 and that the icons don't get even more minimalist.